Hi, my name is Debby Kevin, and I'm a member of the Virtual Networking Organization. And my job today is to talk to you about how to unsuckify your bio. Now, if you're like me, you may have come from a corporate background. And what we did in corporate is we had a very staid and very prescribed kind of a bio. I might have said something like Debby Kevin graduated from Penn State University and Stanford University and blah, 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 and holds certifications in da, 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 da. Kind of boring. In fact, I would call it a snooze fest. So we're going to talk about how to make your entrepreneurial bio something that is actually going to help attract your clients using some simple guidelines. So the first one is that you need to understand that your bio's job is to help potential clients and referral partners know, like, and trust you. And you can do that by writing a compelling bio. If you think back to when you were like in second grade, you used to send those notes back and forth to the cute kid that you liked. And it used to say, do you like me or do you like me like me? And we want our bios to help our potential clients and customers and referral partners like us, like us. But how do we do that? The first and the most important, if you're like me and you are a corporate refugee, you need to avoid corporate speak. Yes, your certifications are important. Yes, where you went to school is important. Yes, the time and energy that you've devoted to your craft is important. But I believe that that kind of information belongs on LinkedIn and less on your bio. So here's how you can help draw people in. The number one is keep it conversational. What would you say to somebody that you were meeting in an elevator that you could say very quickly that might capture their interest and want them to say, hey, can I grab your digits? I want to have a coffee date with you. That's really what you're looking for. The second would be, I would say, share your philosophy. As the Chief Inspiration Officer of Highlander Press, my philosophy is that we grow women authors and help them develop a full-on author platform so that they can have the kind of impact that they want to have in the world. That's a pretty broad philosophy, but maybe you have something similar and your big why can help formulate and inform your bio. The third is what makes you unique? And I'm not talking about, the fact that you have blue eyes or you live in a certain part of the country or you graduated summa cum laude. I'm talking about what's something interesting about you that might capture someone's attention. If I were writing my bio, I might say something like, I've walked 350 miles of the Camino de Santiago. Immediately, someone's going to stop and say, this is either something I want to know more about or something I don't. And either way is perfectly okay with me. Now, you can be vulnerable in your bio, and I'll give you an example. When I left my corporate job, I did so because my son was diagnosed with autism. And there are many other women and men who have done the same thing. And automatically we have a bond when we talk about that. It's a very, very vulnerable situation. I'm not going into detail and sharing personal and private information in my bio, but I am being vulnerable, and you can do the same. You want to be clear. And if I had a big spray gun of bullshit be gone, I would be spraying it all over most of the bios that I see, because everybody tends to use big, big words and things that really cloud the issue and don't really share who you really are. So let me share, I'm going to read to you a sucky bio example, and then I'm going to convert it. And I want you to make up your own mind about which one is actually more interesting. So here you go. Jane Flugel graduated summa cum laude from Florida State University with a degree in psychology. After working in the corporate world for 27 years as a clinical psychologist, Jane launched her own coaching business, Head Shrinkers, which helps middle-aged women tap into their power and take decisive action. Let's unsuckify this bio. All right, are you ready? When Jane Flugel rappelled down the side of Mount Rushmore and felt a burst of adrenaline, she knew that she could no longer be captive to the man. Shedding her clinical psychology practice of 27 years, Jane launched Head Shrinkers, a private coaching business which supports middle-aged women transitioning from meh to Shazam. I hope that this has been helpful and that you can unsuckify your very own bio. And I can't wait to read all of the amazing bios on the Virtual Networkers platform and see all of the wonderful work that you've done. Until then, this is Deborah Kevin signing off.